We used to think that putting a high-definition camera in every single pocket would finally kill the ghost story. Instead, the digital age has forced us to categorize what we're seeing. It's created a new taxonomy of the paranormal, starting with the most common baseline, Class 1, the distant watcher. Take this footage, recorded by a group exploring an abandoned building somewhere in Kazakhstan. Up in a second-story window, a dark, shifting anomaly lingers in the frame. Eerily, the shape only manifests in the dark, appearing only when the investigators point their flashlights away from the building. These watchers appear in the domestic sphere, too. In a sunny Florida suburb, Sarah Marie recorded this footage during an afternoon get-together with friends. Directly across the street, a distinct, fast-moving shadow can be seen pacing back and forth inside her elderly neighbor's house, a house that Sarah confirmed was completely empty. Class 1 evidence is easy to dismiss. When a shadow is separated from us by distance, glass, or darkness, we dismiss it as pareidolia, a trick of the mind, a lighting glitch, or a hoax. That distance allows us to maintain our denial. That denial evaporates when we reach Class 2, the physical breach. This occurs when an anomaly leaves the shadows and actively manipulates the environment. During an overnight stay at Tennessee's Cumberland Gap Inn, the Tri-State Paranormal team set up a series of static, unattended cameras to monitor the room. Watch the edge of the bed right next to investigator Neil. The mattress distinctly sinks, compressing as if an unseen person just sat down. Compressing a modern mattress requires a substantial, measurable application of downward physical force. This ruled out optical illusions or simple digital glitches. Recording an entity capable of moving physical mass changes the nature of the evidence. The camera is documenting a tangible presence occupying the same space as the investigator. That threat becomes immediate in a massive, historically dense environment steeped in secrecy, like the abandoned Masonic Temple in Cleveland, Ohio. Built in 1916, this structure served the Freemasons for over 50 years, hosting the cryptic rituals that defined the organization's private history. Urban explorer Chris was navigating these rotting, cavernous halls alone when he suddenly stopped, feeling an unseen hand press against his back. A rapid escalation follows. A heavy wooden door violently slams shut, revealing a brief glimpse of a face peering out from a gap where there is no physical space for a human to stand. Chris approaches the closed door and calls out to whatever is on the other side. A faint, disembodied voice clearly answers back. Yes. Hello? The ability to slam a heavy door and provide a direct auditory response points to an entity with both physical strength and intelligent awareness, an active, conscious inhabitant of the temple. Skeptics argue that any single piece of footage can be the work of a clever digital editor. To bypass that defense, we look for Class 3, undeniable corroboration. This occurs when multiple independent recording devices capture the exact same anomaly simultaneously. We see this standard at the abandoned Kelly House in Tennessee. 3 separate investigators, John, Tim, and Josh, explored the property, all running continuous independent cameras. During the investigation, the men split up, John inside, Tim in the field, and Josh on the porch. Inside, John captures a shadow figure on the landing. Simultaneously, Tim's camera records the exact same shape through the window. Finally, Josh's camera on the porch catches a glimpse through the front door, recording the entity looking down the stairs before it ducks out of sight. Faking a synchronized 3-dimensional shadow across 3 separate video feeds from different spatial axes requires a level of coordination rarely seen in amateur hoaxes. The final expression of a Class 3 event is autonomous manifestation. This happens when physical objects move repeatedly without any human presence to trigger them. This behavior is documented at the Museum of Shadows in Omaha, Nebraska, a repository for over 3,000 cursed items, including a haunted doll named Ada. Ada's history involves repeatedly returning to her original owner's attic after being discarded. When they threw her in the trash a second time, they found the doll hours later crawling back up their driveway. Ada is now kept inside a locked glass enclosure. Over a 5-year period, the museum's security cameras have recorded her physically shifting and moving autonomously inside the box multiple times. We have traced a path from easily dismissed shadows in Kazakhstan, leading to violent physical breaches in Ohio, and finally to multi-camera manifestations in Tennessee and Nebraska. Putting a camera in every pocket did not debunk the supernatural, it stripped away our deniability. If these entities are out there, and our lenses can finally see them hiding in the dark, it means they can see us too.